Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about people counter picking all the time and they don't know how to play the game. So you see this Teemo player, he basically counter picked me and he went like he basically he went basically 0-5 against me, right? But unfortunately his team was quite good. So every time like I killed Teemo, the Graves came over and he just cleaned up me. Like technically it was 2v1 top lane for me, but I mean, but what I'm saying, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like people just don't know how to play the game. They pick champions that they don't know how to handle. They just pick a champion to make your life miserable and hope for the best, right? So you'll see this game is just it's like these games you feel especially frustrated to lose because you outplayed the counter pick and you don't get rewarded for it, right? But this account is cursed. I mean, this account is completely cursed. Not only do I completely get into loser's queue, I also lose more points than I gain for the win. So I mean, this account is kind of doomed. But you see, like let's say 15th minute, right? You see, like so he misplays because he uses his dart from a distance to harass me. So obviously, naturally, I go in, right? He dies. You see? He dies, right? And then comes the jungler again. You see, like I have enough health. My job is to push right now, push the lane and go back, right? But you see, I'm the only one who's carrying my team because every other lane is just losing, basically. You see, like so that jungler cleanup, and in here again it was jungle cleanup, right? So you see, like I killed Teemo, right? Yeah, you see? So he misplayed because I have my two of my abilities. He should not really walk up. Right, you see? Again, he's here. And this was, but look at the score, you see, like 4-1. Every single time this was happening. I would kill Teemo, jungle comes back and cleans me up. Do you know what I mean? And this was just for the whole game. Like, see? But what I'm saying is that you get my point, right? So this guy does not understand how to play the champion at all, as Teemo, at all, right? Even if we were to break even in the game, like even if he didn't feed so hard, he would still not carry the game because he doesn't understand the champion at all. He doesn't understand how to play past the laning phase. He doesn't know what his champion does, how to play team fights. He simply picked the champion to make your life miserable. And that's what I said again, like why League of Legends players are so bad at the game. When you play one-on-one against them, it just feels like even at master and grandmaster level, they're still total amateurs. And the problem, like I said before, is because they are so used to counterpicking. They just counterpick and counterpick all the time. And again, counterpicking is skillless, all right? You will not learn the game if all you do is just counterpick, right? So, yeah. So that's what I'm saying is, unfortunately, this time he had a better team, significantly better team. So, but overall, I mean, like he just fed hardcore. So yeah, take care. Well, again, like I'll just summarize it, right? In conclusion, right? Why are League of Legends players so bad? Why do I win 97% of the time, one on one? And at the moment, I have 300 games winning streak, right? My top was 396 in a row in one on one, and that's because they counterpick, right? Because they like you see, if they go into a match, Tryndamere against Tryndamere, they simply do not know how to play, right? They go into match like Darius versus Tryndamere, and they never play Darius. Of course they're gonna feed, right? Or Set into Darius, or Nasus into Darius, or Nasus into Tryndamere, right? Because like I know my champion so well, I know every single matchup. I can even tell you if I'm going to win or not based on the starting items that you have. Because I mean, I have over 5,000 games, 1-1 just this game alone, like this season alone, right? So I know exactly every start, every single possible combination. So like I played it so many times, right? So I'm saying is like don't be this guy, right? If you have no proficiency on a champion, just don't pick him. Have like at least something that you can play, as opposed to this kind of nonsense where you just cancel the lane, you cancel yourself because you don't have the skill in champion, you cannot play the macro game, and the other guy cannot play either because his life is now miserable because your champion counters him. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you become an observer and you make the other player an observer because you don't have the skill with the champion to carry the game. You just don't have it, right? And you're countering another guy. Well, I suppose if you just want to coin flip, right? But what's the joy in coin flipping? Because I mean, he didn't win the game at all. In fact, I would say none of those guys won the game. None of them actually carried. It's just that like my team kind of carried them to victory when you think about it, right? So fundamentally, that's what I'm saying is that I think counter picking is what makes people in this game so unskilled and bad at the game. That's because the counter picking is so common, you know. All right, take care.